I traded one funded account for over 6 months and with multiple payouts, and I still have that account to date. I'll go into drawdown sometimes, get out again really fast, make profits, and request a payout. So if you're watching this, I'm gonna teach you how to get out of a drawdown really fast because I always did, and that's why I maintained consistent payouts. So let me get straight to the point. The point is this: drawdowns are dangerous, but normal. Don't let anybody lie to you. Every trader goes below break even on their accounts from time to time. So relax, you aren't the worst trader. You know, one thing that makes trading really stressful is the self-judgment because everyone online appears perfect. But listen, even if drawdowns are normal, if you can't handle drawdowns properly, you go really deep into it and you'll not be able to come out. Yeah, you hear people having 50% drawdown, like half of their accounts is in drawdown, 80% in drawdown. And these are people who hold one prop firm challenge for months, keep blowing their accounts, keep depositing money into their live accounts without ever withdrawing. If you're in any of these categories, chill. You're gonna have a solution in this video. Just make sure you don't disobey me. So first things first, you are in the loop and you are not aware yet. Newton's third law says for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. This means for every inconsistent result you have in the market, there are inconsistent actions and behaviors. In 2021, I held one prop challenge account for over 8 months. Now, these were the reasons: inconsistent source of income. At the moment, I had nothing going on with me. I had no job. I had no other skill set. I was really broke and I needed a way to make money. So all my hope and all my focus was on trading. Inconsistent risk pattern. Today I risk $50 and I lose. I'm scared of losing the account because I have nothing to fall back on. So the next trade I'm risking $10. I'm risking $20. Tomorrow I'm risking $3. Just inconsistent risk pattern, inconsistent strategy. So as at this time, I was strategy humping because when I lose for a straight 1 week, I'm really depressed and I want to figure out something. So I'm back on YouTube watching every ICT video, watching SMC videos, all kind of strategy, trying out new things, thinking it's gonna help me out of my misery. Inconsistent behaviors during my trading session. So you see me have a bias and then all of a sudden I'm trying to trade out of that bias. Like let's say I have a buy bias on a certain day and then I just start seeing reasons to sell mid-session and I end up selling and losing money, or I just keep flipping my bias. I keep jumping into trade, chasing trades. I keep all the bad habits that weren't consistent. I had no consistent good habits. Again, about the risk pattern, this is really important because a lot of people on YouTube tell you that when you're in a drawdown, you risk lower. And I'm here to debunk that fact because things do not work that way. And as we progress into this video, I will talk extensively about risk management and how to risk out of a drawdown sensibly, because if you keep reducing your risk when you go lower, you don't know your next trade, if your next trade is going to be a win. So imagine you had more 2 losses into your drawdown and you keep reducing your risk size, and then what happens is you win 2 trades after. Now those 2 trades will become insignificant because you're reducing your risk, and when those 2 trades bring you up a bit, your next trade might be a loss just when you decide to up your risk again. So what happens? You go back into drawdown and you keep going in cycle. You fix the course, you fix the effect. Now this is the exact solution you need to get out of drawdown really fast. Now think about this. A perfect example to describe this is that you're in a room with the music playing loud and it's producing so much noise and you don't want that noise. So how do you get that done? Do you get that done by imagining or wishing the noise is out? No. What really happens right here is that you go there and turn off the volume of the music, and when you turn off the volume of the music, the noise ceases. Now the volume of the music is the cause and the effect is the noise. Now a lot of people want to change the effect instead of the cause. In everything there's a law of cause and effect. Many people want to change the effect instead of the cause. You are experiencing drawdowns, and what you want to do first is try not to be in a drawdown. Like, come on, meaning you go into a drawdown, you start over risking, start doing crazy things to get out of drawdown. Now this is wrong. The real solution to never being in a drawdown covers 3 main causes. So the first one is your edge. The technicals is shitty, then that's one factor. And the only way to improve your technicals is reviewing your trades daily and weekly. Your journal should contain every detail about your trades and how you view the market. There's sometimes you're not going to take a trade, but then you have reasons as to why you're staying out. Every of this should be in your journal. And for those of you watching that have no edge, then you need to fix this, because no other solution I'm going to list after this would ever help you. Yes. How do you fix this? The mentorship currently is open, and I'm going to teach you exactly how I view the market, everything I know about the market, how to enter correctly, how to get your daily buyouts every single day, the sessions that's best to trade, how to back test, how to manage your trades, everything that's gotten me all of these withdrawals, I'm going to teach you. And also, you're going to be in positions like this and this and this. You're going to have the same results just like this, guys. Now, if you are interested, you need to go to the description. The first link right there is my DM on Telegram. You just send me Forex and I get to work with you through this. Number 2, risk management. I know you waited for this moment, and now this is where the bedrock of everything lies. Because if your edge is good, your psychology is not the problem, your risk could be the problem. Now, I don't care what anybody thinks about risk management, because risk management is kind of unique. The correct risk you should use is determined considering your risk appetite and your mass losing streak. That's it. When I mean your risk appetite, let's assume you funded a $1,000 account. How attached are you to that money? How would you feel if you lost $500 of that money? Would you feel okay because you have a lot more in your bank? Or would you feel devastated? If you blow the whole $1,000, would you feel like you're going insane, or you have some other money in your bank account? As I tell people, don't put all the money in your bank account into trading. If you must put too much, highest 50%. Because your risk appetite is a huge factor about how you risk. Because if you're somebody that if you lose up to half of your account, you're going to go insane, go into a tilt, then you shouldn't risk in a way whereby you would get to that level, because you could go on a tilt and blow the account. So your risk appetite is crucial. And then your max losing streak. You have been trading for a while. What is the longest time you have lost in a row? Is it 6 times? Is it 4 times? Is it 10 times? What's your longest losing streak? If your longest losing streak is usually 10 times, then you want to create your risk management pattern in a way you have to lose 20 times before you blow your account. So if you're trading a $1,000 account, for instance, you won't feel anything losing all that money, or you won't go into a tilt losing all that money, and your max losing streak ever since you've been trading is 10 losses in a row. Then you have to risk 5% per trade. Why 5% per trade? Because it will take you 20 trades to blow your account, and you have not experienced 20 losses in a row. Neither does seeing your account half in loss will phase you or even blow. Then you need to risk 5% per trade. Now, if you're here and half of your account is going to worry you psychologically if it's lost, then you need to know that okay, you can be risking 2% per trade, because it's going to take you 50 trades to blow the account. And then even when you lose 10 times in a row, risking 2%, which is $20, what happens is that you'll be losing only $200, which is not up to half of your account. So, like I said, it depends on your risk tolerance and your max losing streak. You know this. Like personally, the max losing streak I have seen this year is 6 losses in a row. And if 6 losses in a row is my max losing streak, it means I'm allowed to risk 5% per trade, because I have not lost 20 in a row in almost forever. So what happens is I can risk 5% in a row and not be scared, even if I'm in a losing streak, because I know the highest I can go is 6 trades in a row, and 6 times 5, that's around 30% of my account size, and at the end of the day I can easily recover that. So that's about risk management. It's unique, and you have to study yourself to know what suits you best. I know you like this video and you're finding it really helpful. Before we continue to the video, I dropped my setups, psychological tips, my experience, and a lot of motivation on this free Telegram channel. This is my free Telegram channel, and everything here is highly educative and it's going to help you in your journey. Go join the link, and you can also see the link in the description. Number 3 is psychology. Now this is the father of all, because if your edge is good, your risk management is good, your psychology is bad, you're going to keep being in drawdown for the rest of the year, the month, whatever time span we're talking about. Now, your psychology consists of your behavior as a human being. And I don't know, people don't see things from this angle. So when I was young, I had this issue. And the issue is I hated taking naps, and I'll be forced to take naps. My parents would say, go take your nap, go take your nap. Like noon sleep, I don't like it. And now why was my reason? I usually feel if I sleep and wake up some hours later, I must have missed out on things, maybe ice cream, all the things that children like. So whenever I wake up, I feel angry. I have deep regret. So that's why I don't like taking my nap. I just feel I'll miss out. Now, funny enough, this appeared in my trading because this is me. I don't always want to miss out on things. So in my trading, it strikes a big barrier of FOMO. I have serious FOMO. And the only way I could fight that is first of all reflecting. Why am I doing the things I do? Why am I chasing trades? Why am I trying to get in when the confirmation is not clear? Why am I always trying to look for other pairs to trade when my pairs are not showing me opportunities? Why? Now the answer is simple. There is a factor of FOMO, and it started right since when I was a kid. And this is who I am. Now, how do I eliminate that? I have to think of whatever triggers the FOMO in my trading session and then deal with it. So one of the things I found out that caused my FOMO was coming to the chart late. So that late coming to the chart would make me say, oh, I'm in my kill zone and my entry could come up anytime and I've not finished analyzing, and then boom, I'm in a hurry, and then boom, I take stupid trade because I don't want to miss out. So I had to start coming to the chart 1 hour before. A lot of you guys have some psychological issues and you don't know how to go about it. The first thing is self-reflection. Think what traits do I have in real life that might be affecting my trading? And then when you realize these traits, you write them down. And the next is, which of them are really affecting my trading currently? And the only way to get what's affecting your trading currently is you want to write down how you feel before you place a trade, and how you feel during the trade, and how you feel after the trade. If you consistently keep writing this for your first 2, 3, 4 trades, you see something is consistent. You're having a consistent feedback of feelings. Now, those are what you need to fight. Because when you fight these feelings where they are, you would not have any success in them. So you want to fight their triggers. And now their triggers is by you also self-reflecting. What makes me feel this way? Are you broke and you're trading with all your last money? Well, this could spike FOMO. This could spike fear, anxiety, greed. So when you try to get a side hustle, this disappears. You might be having issues with being skeptical about your setup. Your setup appears, but you're doubting it. You're like skeptical. Are you sure this is okay? It doesn't just look right in your eyes. And then after everything, you still take the trade and then you lose. What is the problem? The problem is coming. There's a trigger. The trigger is that you have not known your strategy that well the way you think. Meaning you need to back test more. You need to spend more time back testing. And when you spend more time back testing, what happens? Your eyes will open to a lot of things. And when your eyes open to a lot of things, because you have seen these things and executed on it over and over again, you would see what is not right and stay off. And you see what is right and you get in. You don't have time for being skeptical and going into trade. When you're skeptical and going into trade, it means you're not confident on how you trade, and because you've not known and you've not mastered it well. So when you attack these things from the triggers, you eliminate them completely. These are the solutions to never sitting in drawdowns. And for the 4 years I've been trading, this has always helped me out of drawdown. I've been able to keep a balance of my psychology, risk management, and my edge. And I keep getting DMs about the prop firm I use and everything. Now the prop firm I use is 10 trades, and they have the instant funding, and they also have the evaluation. You can get any of them. Instant funding, you don't need an evaluation, you don't need any challenge, you just purchase it. I've been using this prop firm for over a year now, and I've not had issues with withdrawals. Although when it comes to fundamentals, I can't advise you to trade with them, because during fundamentals a lot of crazy things happen during news. But you want to stay away from news when you're trading this prop firm. It's not going to violate any rule, but you're not going to get the best results. But when it comes to withdrawal, they are fast. When it comes to spread, they have the tightest spreads in the industry. To get an account with this prop firm, the link is in the description. To get instantly funded with this prop firm, to make your whole process easy, click the link on the description. And if you found this video helpful, you're going to find this other video on my screen really helpful also in your trading journey. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.